Hey, that's they're good for that. All right, so sitting ourselves up tall in our chair, maybe the center of our chair. Let's begin by rolling our shoulders back. Oh, and roll those shoulders out. Nice, rolling that back. And roll that forward. And roll that back. And rolling that forward, rolling those shoulders out. Very nice. Good, lengthening up. Relax those shoulders away from those ears. Make a nice long neck, and let's go ahead and drop our chin down towards our chest. Oh yeah. So nice long neck. Maybe you get a good back of the neck stretch here. Maybe from the base of the skull all the way back into those shoulders. Lift that head center and take our eyes towards the ceiling. Good, let's drop that chin back to chest. Try and keep our shoulders down and away from our ears. And then lift our eyes to the sky. And chin back to chest. And then eyes to sky. And chin to chest. And eyes to sky. Good, bring that head back to neutral. Let's look over to the right. So looking to the right, thinking about our chin going over towards our shoulder. And then looking to the left, same thing, chin going over towards the shoulder. And to the right. And to the left. Let's bring that head back to center. Drop our right ear towards our right shoulder if you'd like. Maybe release that left arm. So you get maybe a good stretch in the left side of the shoulder, the neck. And then head back to center. And then drop other side. So left ear to left shoulder. And then maybe release that right arm. Let that right arm just kind of dangle. Ooh, that feels good. Good stretch. Nice. Lift that head up to center. Let's do some neck circles here. So let's go ahead and drop our chin to chest. Right ear to right shoulder. Chin back to chest. And left ear to left shoulder. And some nice half neck circles here. So taking this from side to side. Good. Good, 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 good. And just rotating that. Very nice. Let's drop that chin back to chest. Lift that head up to center. Roll our shoulders back. Roll that forward. And let's do a few sun breaths here. So let's inhale and sweep this up. And exhale it out. Ah, that feels good. Inhale and sweep this up. And exhale it out. And inhale and sweep it up. And exhale that out. Good. Inhale and sweep this up. As we exhale, let's drop our right hand down to the right side of the chair. And let's just do a little bit of a lean. A lean over to the right, but with our left arm. Left arm is lifted. Just a nice lean, lengthening through that. Feet are on the floor, glutes are on the chair. Good. Let's inhale and sweep this up. Drop that left hand down, left arm down, and let's reach over other side. Nice lean here. And just lengthen through that. Isn't that funny though? Once you see a bug, it's like in your mind, it's so, you feel creepy crawly. It's like, there more? Letting the brain settle. Good. Inhale and sweep this up. Clasp our hands. Let's exhale, press our palms towards the ceiling. And lengthen, lengthen up through those arms, through that rib cage, through that torso. Let's do some deep breathing here. So let's inhale it deeply. And exhale, big sigh out. Good. 2 more times. Inhale it deeply here. And exhale, big sigh out. Nice, one more time. Inhale it deeply here. And exhale, big sigh out. Good. Let's go ahead and bring those arms out in front of us. Rotate our wrists. And then rotate the other way. Good. We're going to take those arms back up because we're going to do a little bit of spinal twist. So let's take those arms back up to the top, back up to the ceiling, and let's walk our feet over to the right. So let's walk the feet over to the right side of the chair. Let's take our hands to the back of our chair, the top of the back of the chair, and use this, the back of the chair as leverage to get a spinal twist here. And you can twist as deep into the spinal twist as feels good for you. Trying not to hyper twist. You don't want to hurt yourself, but just maybe that comfortably uncomfortable or just where it feels good. And do some deep breathing here in the spinal twist. So let's get a deep inhale and a deep exhale and a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Good. Reach those arms back up, lift that back up. Very nice. Bring this back to center. And then let's go ahead and take those legs to the other side. Hands to the top of the chair. And use that leverage on this other side for that really good spinal twist here. Oh, yeah. Breathe it deeply. Inhaling it deep. And exhaling it out. And a big deep inhale here. And exhale that out. Oh, that feels so good. All right, bring our arms back up, back to center. And now let's go ahead and bring those hands down. And let's point our fingers down. And then point those fingers up. Point those fingers down. Point those fingers up. And fingers down. And fingers up. Let's take our arms out to our sides. We see our arms in our peripheral. We're not against the back of the chair. So engaging our core. Let's take our palms, make some fists, roll those fists, and then make an exaggerated bicep curl here. Sit ourselves up tall, get a back arch right here. So getting an arch in that back, chest is open. And then let's go ahead and round and take those elbows together. So we'll do the seated cat and cow. Let's inhale and open. Exhale and round. Inhale and open. Exhale and round. Inhale and open. Exhale and round. Good. Bring this back to neutral, back to center. That feels good after that twist. Let's open those arms back up. This time, let's take our arms and we're either going to hold the back of our chair or clasp behind us so that we open up that chest. So now we're opening it up in a little bit different way. Goodness gracious. I've been hearing crows for like the last 5 minutes. It's crow o'clock outside, lots of crows. A murder of crows. That's what it's called. A big group of crows is called a murder of crows. I learned that. It's a Disney trivia because they have crows at Disneyland at night. So I learned about that. Bend at those elbows. Take our hands over to our waist and elbow is going to go back. Probably why Edgar Allan Poe was so obsessed with crows, because they're called a murder of crows. Good, let's go ahead and take that to the other side and elbow goes back. You don't have crows, interesting. There's a big giant evergreen tree over there that we have hawks in. They're really pretty. Good, go ahead and release that, shake that out, roll those shoulders back and roll that forward. Good, inhale and sweep this up and exhale it out. And inhale and sweep this up. As we exhale, let's go ahead and take our left hand to our right thigh, right hand to the top of that chair, spinal twist. So a little bit different twist here. Breathing into that. Good, bring that back to center. Inhale and sweep this up. Let's take that right hand to our left thigh. Left hand reaches for the top of that chair and twist it over and breathe. Very good. And bring this back to center. Let's go into our seated sun salutations. So placing, if you're using blocks, placing blocks where you want them. If you need something between your belly and thighs, when we do our fold over, then feel free to grab that. Let's inhale and sweep this up nice and big. And exhale, dive it down and over our seated forward fold. I love this because we can get an inversion here. If you let your head go down low enough, you get that head a little bit lower than the heart here. Let's go ahead and inhale, lengthen through our arms, lengthen through that spine. So you are imagining, or you're thinking about that nice long spine, tailbone is pointed down towards the seat of the chair, and then the spine is lengthening, crown of the head lengthening up towards the ceiling. So you've got nice long arms, nice lengthened spine. Release that into that forward fold. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up nice and big. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Let's hold this here. Hold nice long arms, nice long spine. Let's keep our right hand pressed into our block. Let's go ahead and open up into a nice spinal twist to the left. And maybe your arm doesn't go very high. Maybe it goes right here for this first one. We'll do two to be able to open that up, or maybe it does go high, or maybe you're feeling like it's not going high. But breathing that here, feeling that in the shoulder, feeling that in the spine. Very nice. Release that and relax. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Let's hold this here again. We're going to keep that right hand planted into that right block. Let's open up with that left arm again. So let's open this up and maybe you get a little more extension, maybe not. It's okay. We're still early in the practice, still warming things up, but breathing it here. Good. And release that and relax. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Let's hold this here again. This time, let's take it to the left side. So let's take our left hand, press our left hand into block, and right arm is going to open. So right arm opens. Oh, twisting to that right side. Breathe it here. Inhaling and exhaling. And then go ahead and release that and relax. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Hold this here again. This time again, let's take our left hand, place it into that left block. Twist open with the right and breathe. And release that and relax. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Bring our hands to prayer. Exhale our hands to heart. Good. Sit ourselves up tall. So sitting ourselves up even taller. Think about lengthening up through that spine. Let's inhale it deeply here. As we exhale, let's hinge it and twist it to the left. So right elbow, right tricep is trying to get over to that left thigh. Seated spinal twist. Ooh, right there. And breathe. Inhaling and exhaling deeply here. Very nice. Bring this back to center. Inhale and sweep this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Bring our hands to prayer. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Sitting ourselves up tall again. Lengthen up through that spine. Inhale deeply. And exhale, let's hinge and twist to the other side. So twisting to the right. So that left elbow, left tricep, trying to get over to that right thigh. And breathe. Breathe that here. Inhale, exhale. And bring that back to center. Inhale and sweep this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. And then let's go ahead and release our arms to our sides. Good. Shake that out. Roll that out. Let's get our legs involved now. So let's go ahead and go into our staff pose. So still not against the back of the chair, if that's available to you. We're going to engage that core. And let's go ahead and lengthen through our legs and lengthen through our arms. We've got 3 breaths here. Inhaling it deeply and exhaling it out. Inhale deep and exhale it out. And one more time, big deep inhale and exhale it out. Legs are burning. Good. Go and bring those arms down. And let's do a hamstring curl and a leg extension. We'll go for 8. So curl this in and extend. There's 8. We're actually going to do 9 and extend. There's 7. Curl this in and extend. There's 6. Curl this in and extend. There's 5. Curl it in and extend. There's 4. Curl this in and extend. There's 3. Curl this in and extend. There's 2. Curl this in and extend. Let's hold this extension. Point the toes, flex the feet. Point the toes, flex the feet. Point the toes, flex the feet. Point the toes and flex the feet. Good. Let's release our left leg. Scoot ourselves forward. Right leg stays lifted. Lean it back into a boat. And 2 breaths here. Inhale it deep and exhale it out. And again, big deep inhale and exhale it out. Good. Now we're sitting on the front edge of our chair. We can release our right leg. Go ahead and lengthen through that left leg. It's my legging. Lengthen through our left leg. Let's take our right ankle or our right foot to that left shin. So we've got this nice, really elongated figure 4, and we're going to hinge this forward just to begin to get a little bit of a hip flexor stretch. That is what I was looking for, those words. Good. So we've got this nice piriformis stretch, long, elongated one. Good. Let's go ahead and keep that foot here. Actually, go ahead and take that foot to the thigh and then bend that knee. And now we've shortened out that piriformis stretch and hip flexor stretch forward right here. Just leaning into this. Your shoulders can round in this one. Don't worry, when we get to the back of the chair, then I'll want your back straighter, but you can round this one just to get this really good underneath stretch right here. And then we're going to scoot ourselves all the way to the back of the chair. Sit ourselves up nice and tall against the back of the chair. And we've got that nice, even bigger now piriformis stretch. And we're going to add a breath. So we're sitting up against the back of the chair. Inhale it here and exhale, hinge, leading with the chest, trying not to round our shoulders. Oh yeah. And maybe your hinge isn't very far. Mine isn't. It's like the tiniest of tiniest. It's very small, but I feel it very big, very much. Good. Back against that chair, inhale. And exhale and hinge. Inhale it up. And exhale, hinge. And one more time, inhale it up. And exhale, hinge. Good. Let's go ahead and release that. Now, we're gonna bring our leg, usually we bring that into a hug earlier, but because we started it off in the elongated piriformis, now we're gonna hug it. So now give your leg a hug. Say, nice leg, good job. Okay, go ahead and grab, take that left arm, wrap it around that right leg, and let's twist it to the right. And then let's go ahead and twist other way, so looking to the left. Good, bring this back to center. Now let's go into half shoelace. So let's cross our leg over, taking that leg. That right heel is going to go to the left corner of the chair, making sure we're nice and centered. And again, let's wrap that left arm around that right leg, and maybe get an even deeper stretch in that glute, hip, outer thigh, outer hip. Good piriformis stretch here, and breathe. And then switch. And release that. Very good. And you can release that leg, go ahead and shake that out or stomp that out. Let's scoot ourselves forward and find ourselves in our staff pose again. So let's lengthen up through our legs, lengthen up through our arms. Breathe it here. Inhale it deeply and exhale it out. And inhale it deeply and exhale it out. And inhale it deeply and exhale it out. And release that hamstring curl, leg extension. So feet are super duper flex, curl it in and extend. There's 8, curl this in and extend. There's 7, curl this in and extend. There's 6, curl this in and extend. There's 5, curl this in and extend. There's 4, curl this in and extend. There's 3, curl this in and extend. Last 2, curl this in. And let's hold this extension. Go ahead and point those toes, flex those feet, point those toes, flex those feet, point those toes, flex those feet, point those toes, and flex those feet. We're going to release that right leg, scoot ourselves forward, left leg is lifted. Breathe and boat for 2. Inhale deeply here and exhale it out. And big deep inhale and exhale it out. Good. We can release that left leg, lengthen through our right leg, take our left foot, to that right shin. And you got that elongated figure 4 or piriformis stretch here. Stretching that. Good. Ooh, that feels good. And then let's go ahead and take that foot to that thigh, bend that knee, and we are just sitting at the front edge of that chair and hinging into this one as well. And again, on this one, you can round it if you would like. You can fold forward as much as you want to in this one with bad posture. Oh, because we'll get our good posture in just a moment. Here we go. All right. Scooting ourselves back to the back of our chair. Seat of our chair up nice and tall. Let's add in that breath. Let's inhale it here. And exhale, hinge, leading with the chest, not rounding. Oh, wow. Inhale it up tall. And exhale and hinge. Inhale it up tall. And exhale and hinge. And inhale it up tall. And exhale and hinge. And inhale it up tall. And exhale and hinge. Wonderful. Good, let's bring that in and let's hug that in. So hug that leg. Oh yeah, give it a nice big hug. Good, take our right arm, let's wrap that right arm around that left leg and twisting to the left and breathe. And then twisting to the other side, twisting to the right. Good, and breathe. And bring that back to center. Take our foot over so that we've got our half shoelace. Heel's gonna go to the corner. Wrap that right arm again around that left leg. Oh, and get that deep twist on that left side. Goodness. And breathe. And then let's go ahead and twist that the other way. Very nice. And bring that back to center and let's release that. Let's scoot ourselves over. I've got to move my chair. Scoot ourselves over to the left side of the chair. Let's take our left leg behind us. Right leg is supported and let's go into that supported crescent. So left leg is behind us, leg is extended, nice and long, heel is lifted. Front knee is bent, good 90-degree angle here. And let's reach this up into that nice supported crescent. Oh, that feels good. Oh. Using that chair for a support as much as you need to. Let's go ahead and drop that right hand down to the right side of the chair. And let's lengthen over here. Get a good side stretch. And you might be able to feel this through your abdominals, through that front hip, like through this groin area, front hip flexor, maybe even in your side, in your waist and in your hip, side hip. Good, lengthen through that. And then back through that calf because this leg is extended. Good, and then let's go ahead and windmill our arms right there to our hips or to that thigh. And we'll get a good twist right here. Maybe you're looking to the side, maybe you're looking back behind you, or maybe you're looking back at your leg. So many different twists that you can get here. And breathe, breathing deeply. Very good. Let's bring this back to center. And now let's go ahead and give our right leg the seat of the chair. Take our left leg off to the side. So we've got this nice center stretch and taking this up right here in the center. Good. Lifting up through that, lengthening up through the center here. And breathe. Good. And if that hip, it doesn't do it for me on this side, on the other side, I constantly cramping. If that is happening, then feel free to bend at that knee or move the joint forward or back, or give it a break and then take it out. That will help loosen it. Sometimes that happens. Let's go ahead and drop let's drop that right. So let's drop the right hand down again and let's lengthen over. Good. So lengthening from our fingers down to our toes, foot, the blade of the foot, and breathe. Good, now let's do a big windmill, arm to the thigh, reach that other arm over. Right arm reaches. Good. And then release that. And now we get to go into that pigeon. So supported pigeon, back leg is lengthened, heel is lifted, and we can reach it up right here. Maybe there's a little bit of a back bend here, maybe not, just depending on where your mobility and flexibility is today. But we're keeping that back leg engaged. Let's go ahead and go into a forward fold here. So your fold may be on your hands. Your fold may be on your elbows, or your fold may be all the way over that chair. I kind of do a halfway. I like to use the block down on the floor. Because again, tight hip flexors, tight hips, but breathe it here. Good, let's lift ourselves back up, lengthening back up through this. Very nice, reach up back through that. Good, and then release that. Let's take ourselves into our warriors. So we've got our nice supported warrior legs here. So our warrior 2 legs. Front leg, nice 90-degree angle. Back leg is nice and long, supported by our chair. We're lengthening through our arms. So strong legs, strong torso, strong abdominals, strong core, strong arms, strong chest, strong neck. Relax your face. Everything else is nice and strong here. Inhale it deeply and exhale it out. Let's go into a reverse warrior. So let's drop our back leg to our back thigh, palm facing up, reverse warrior or peaceful warrior. Breathe it here. And then from here, let's take it back into proud warrior, back into warrior 2. Good, from our warrior 2, let's take it into our side angle. So arm is gonna go to the thigh, other arm shoots right by that face. That bicep is right by that, the temple, right by that ear, lengthening through that torso again. Nice long lengthening through the left side of the body, and breathe. Gonna keep using that breath and bring ourselves back up again into proud warrior. So nice, strong, proud warrior, strong arms, strong legs, strong torso, strong neck, face is relaxed, and breathe. Good. And then let's go ahead and release those arms. Very nice. Okay, let's take it to the other side. So we'll take it over to the right. Let's take our left leg onto the right side of the chair, right leg behind us. Ooh. Ah. This side's always much tighter, and like I was saying, this side likes to cramp on me. Let's lengthen up through our arms, reach up through this. Nice supported crescent. Such a good, strong move right here. Good, strong pose. Good, let's take that left hand, drop that left hand down to the left side of the chair, and let's reach this over. Some nice flexion, extension through the right side of the body here, all the way through that right abdominals, groin, hip, up through the arm, chest. Good. And then let's go ahead and kind of windmill that a little bit, and let's do a little bit of a twist. And you're either looking to the side or back behind you. And yeah, this side is tighter than the other side. I recognize that. And so my neck, even on this side, my neck doesn't twist as far as it does on the other side. So maybe you're noticing something like that. Maybe the other side was tighter for you. But just recognizing, knowing that we're always in flux, always changing, always getting stronger. Or some days always feeling like we're not getting stronger, but we are. We really are. It's just different. Every day is different. Good. And bringing ourselves back to center. Very nice. Let's go ahead and take that left leg onto the seat of the chair. Ha-ha. And take that right leg off to the side. And let's lengthen up right here. Reaching up through that. Reach, 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 reach. It's one of those days where it's like every movement, the hip is cramping. So just trying to find that. And if that's going on for you too, or if it did on the other side, very normal. It's just trying to figure that out. Let's breathe it here. Inhale it deeply. And exhale it out. Good, let's drop that hand down again. Drop our left hand to the left side of the chair and then reach that over. Very nice. And then let's go ahead and windmill that and reach. And yep, that's not working. Oh. Reaching that, reaching that. And some days you just got to work with what you've got with what's going on, and remembering that other days are what you'll go back to normal or back to your baseline. Good, let's release that and turn ourselves into our pigeon. Good, lengthening through that and reach up through that. And knowing that it's just the little things, even the little things can change this. Like I was like, what did I do yesterday? It's not what I did yesterday. It's the sleep that I got last night. I was like, what was different? Because I got very little sleep because Aaron, he left for Florida today for let's go ahead and go forward. For the radio station, the DJs, they all get together in Florida and have concerts and stuff like that. So that's where he's at this week. But I had to drive him over to Matt's house at 4 o'clock this morning. So that's what it was. I was like, why am I so achy? It's because of that. So see, just little things, even like sleep or eating something different or doing a different movement, it can affect a lot of different things. So just recognizing that and being like, oh, okay. So then it's not messing with your mind either. Good, we're in that nice forward fold. And then let's go ahead and lengthen this back up and reach back up through that. Because I was like, why am I so sore? And I'm like, oh, because I missed out on 2 hours of sleep extra, or my normal. Good, and then release that. Very good. Let's take our left leg off to the side and let's do our warriors on this side. So finding ourselves in our nice, strong, proud warrior, warrior 2. Strong legs, strong torso, strong abs, strong arms, strong chest, strong neck, relaxed face. Looking over that hand. Good. And breathe. Very nice. Good, let's drop that back arm, take our palm up into our peaceful warrior or reverse warrior, and breathe that here. Inhaling and exhaling. Nice, and then bringing ourselves back into our proud warrior. From our proud warrior, let's take it into our side angle pose, taking this over. Good. Lengthen through that. Breathe. And then bring that back up into that proud warrior. And then release that. Good. All right, let's get that inner thigh stretch and that spinal rotation. So taking our blocks to the inside of our feet. Let's take our right hand onto that right block and let's open this up. Oh, that's a good one right there. Wide-legged spinal twist right here, and breathe. Breathe it deep. Inhale and exhale. And don't you feel more open than you did at the beginning of the practice? I do. I don't know. But maybe it's because of the legs too. When the legs are together, it's a little bit more on the spine. Good. Let's go ahead and inhale and sweep this up. Let's take that left hand down and twisting open with the right. But then I come to this side, I'm like, well, I don't know. Maybe I feel the same. And breathe. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. That's your superpower, is that deep breath. Can help you with so many things. Good. Inhale and lift this. And then release that. Very nice. Let's bring legs together. Place those blocks where you want them. Because we're going to go into taking our legs off the chair. So let's inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. We've got this nice seated forward fold. Plant our feet into the floor. We can have our hands on our blocks, and let's go ahead and lift our glutes up off the chair. Ooh, standing forward fold. Yes, feels so good. Nice standing forward fold right here. Let's go into a tabletop. So inhale, flat back, look forward. Hands are right there on our blocks. That feels good too. And then release that. Take a seat back in that chair. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Let's lift our glutes up off the chair. Standing forward fold. Relax that head and neck. Maybe nod that head while you've got it down lower than the heart and shake that head. So nodding the head, yes. Shaking the head, no. Let's take it into tabletop. Inhale, flat back. Exhale and release. Let's add in a breath up towards the sky. So nice mountain breath. Inhale and sweep this up. Big mountain breath. And exhale, dive it down and over. Take a seat back in the chair. Inhale and sweep this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Good. Lift our glutes up off of the chair. Standing forward fold. Inhale, flatten through that back. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Let's cactus those arms back. Exhale and cactus. Oh, that feels good. Inhale and lift this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. We're going to stay in our standing forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale and lift this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, flat back. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. And exhale, cactus those arms back. Inhale and lift. And then let's release our arms to our sides. Very nice. Good. Let's take that chair, move that chair over. Also, let's grab a strap too. Have a strap within arm's distance when we take ourselves down onto the ground. We're going to go onto the ground for our modified shoulder stand. So you want your block or stiff pillows. You'll want your strap next to you where you can grab it with your hands, and then you'll want whatever you need for final relaxation as well. So if you use an eye pillow, regular pillow, blankets, whatever you need, but we're going to take ourselves down close to that chair because we're going to take our legs up onto the chair. And we're going to go into that supported shoulder stand. Or if you can't have your legs unsupported, then feel free to go up against your wall. So scooting yourself up against your wall, and you can have your legs supported against the wall. Otherwise, you've got your legs supported by the chair. We've got those legs lifted. Let's go ahead and take block or stiff pillows right underneath the sacrum. So right underneath that belt area of the low back. If you're wearing high-rise jeans, that's where it would be. If you're wearing low-rise jeans, then you need to scoot that block back a little bit. All right, so we've got our sacrum supported. I love this supported shoulder stand. It always feels so good. Let's go ahead and take those legs up into the air. Yes. Oh, and we've got our wonderful inversion. Or again, your legs are against a wall if you need that support. So we've got our legs lifted, arms are out to our sides, palms facing up. So the shoulders are kind of rotated open. And you can be pointing and flexing the toe. You could be still. You could be in stillness here in this shoulder stand, supported shoulder stand, or you could be working on some outer thigh, inner thigh flexibility, letting those legs gravity do some work here. That takes a lot of thought and strength though, but if that's you today, then feel free to be doing that. Whatever works for you. We have time to have ourselves in our shoulder stand twice today. So we'll do a few, we'll keep going here, a few more breaths. And then take a break and do a little bit of piriformis work. And then another shoulder stand. Breathing it deeply. Got a few more breaths right here. And let's release one leg, release the other leg. Very good. Let's take our right ankle, place it onto our left thigh. Let's go ahead and press that inner thigh away. Pressing that inner thigh away from you with that hand, right hand. Pressing that inner right thigh away. Very good. And then release that. Let's go ahead and take it to the other side. So left ankle to that right thigh. Press that inner thigh away with that left hand. And breathe. Good, and then release that. Very nice. Very good. All right, we're gonna go into that shoulder stand one more time. This time, because this last time our palms were facing up, so our shoulders were rotated open. If it's available to you, maybe rotate those shoulders closed with those palms facing down. Just to get a little bit of a different shoulder rotation there. And then lifting those legs back up into the air. And you can also, you don't have to have your legs straight up. You can be working on a little bit of a plow here. So maybe those legs are coming towards you. Maybe you're using your arms to pull your legs towards you. You can work on the flexibility that way too. There's no rule about like, not like pulling your legs towards you. Whatever feels most supportive for you. Helpful for you, whatever feels good for you. It's your practice. And the legs are in an inversion, which is very good. Meaning legs are above the heart, meaning good for circulation. And breathe. And again, you can have stillness here. You could be pointing and flexing, be working on that pike or that plow. You can have the legs wide again. So just whatever is feeling best for you. Good, and let's go and release one leg and release the other leg. Very nice. Oh, that feels good. And go ahead and take that block out from underneath us. You can move that chair away from you. Grab whatever you need for final relaxation, but also grab that strap. We're going to use the strap here. We're going to do a little bit of leg stretching. So let's take that strap around our right foot. And let's go ahead and pull that right leg into the chest. Just like we did when we were sitting in the chair, giving that leg a nice big hug. And you can lengthen through that left leg. So left leg is nice and long. Right leg is pulled in and you're giving it a hug. Oh. And then let's go ahead and press up through that heel to the ceiling, pulling that leg towards you. Now, if it's too much to keep both of those legs long here, if you need to bend that left knee, feel free to do that. But we are using that strap to pull that right leg towards us. Getting a good hamstring stretch right here. Let's keep the strap in our left hand. So let's grab that strap with the left hand and let's go ahead and do that deep twist. Taking that leg across the body. We've got our right arm going out, and maybe you're able to look over to the right. And maybe you're feeling that all the way up and down the right side of the body, maybe your hip. And breathe. Then let's bring this leg back to center. Pull that towards you. Bend the other leg. Let's release that strap. And now let's take that strap around left foot. So left side, left foot, pull that in and give that a nice big hug. And straighten through that right leg. Oh, hugging that in. Good, let's press up through that heel to the ceiling. Pull that leg towards you. Good hamstring stretch here, calf stretch here. And then, I don't know about you, but the pressure of that strap against the arch of my foot, that feels pretty good too. Let's take that strap into that right hand and let's go ahead and drop it across the body. Deep twist the other way. Left arm is out and maybe you're able to look over to the left. And breathe. It can be really easy to want to hold your breath here in these tight movements. But that's when you really want to focus on breathing even more, making your breath even deeper, your inhale even deeper, your exhale even longer. So using that breath, that deep inhale, deep exhale. Good, let's bring that leg back to center. Pull that towards you, bend at the other leg, and then let's release that. Very nice. Place that strap off to the side, and let's move into our final relaxation. So grab whatever you need for that. If you use an eye pillow, regular pillow, blankets, whatever you use, let's reach our arms towards one end of the room and reach our feet towards the other end. So lengthening through this. Nice long legs, long arms, long torso. Really, really, really reach. Maybe you're able to get a yawn or two in there. So let's take a deep inhale here. And with an exhale, allow ourselves to sink, to settle. Let those feet naturally just fall open. And give yourself a few moments of quiet or stillness here. To quiet the mind, to quiet the body, to slow things down, maybe slow the breathing down. And this might be your only slow or quiet time of the entire day. And you deserve it. Still relaxing. Let's go ahead and bend our knees. Tuck our tailbone under, low back pressed into the floor. And nice and slow, let's drop our knees over to one side. Take yourself onto your side. And a breath or two here. And let's go ahead and press ourselves up. Bring ourselves up into a seated pose that is supported, strong, comfortable for you. Maybe you're sitting in a simple cross leg, maybe you're kneeling, maybe you're back in your chair. But let's lengthen up through our spine. Let's inhale and sweep this here. Bring our palms together and exhale, eyes following our fingers. Take our chin to chest. Good, lift that head center. Take our fingers to forehead. As we leave today, let us think thoughts of truth. Take our fingers to our lips. As we leave today, let us speak words of love. Take our hands to our hearts. As we leave today, let our lives be a light of truth and a light of love, having hearts of compassion and mercy, knowing that we have not been given a spirit of fear, but the spirit of love, and a sound and peaceful mind. Inhaling it deeply. And exhale. And let's do one more cleansing inhale. And one more cleansing exhale. And thank you for joining me in the practice today. Have a blessed rest of your day. We'll see you next time.